Lucas Paqueta. Promising as they look to level it. Neymar. And a goal! To level this contest! All even!
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion. Well, that picture says it all. Ancelotti's team.
Koundé. Dembele. And taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Rafinha. That's a good pass. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
And that's it. It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. It is a time for clarity on the pitch and, of course, composure. Derek Ray at the microphone, and next to me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. Thoroughly looking forward to this high-level contest on the big stage. It's Brazil versus Morocco.
Well, this is what it's all about. These games bring so much excitement with them. Let's hope we see both teams at their very best today.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And that will be a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. Succeeded in winning it back. And he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort.
But it started the game really brightly, and that was so close to taking the lead.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Oh, great defending. The opposition starting 11.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
Neymar, winning back possession.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
It has the potential to be a tense night with a place in the last 16 up for grabs.
Yeah, it's in their hands. They just need to hold their nerve here and get the job done.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. There's the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Delightful pass. Vinicius. Paqueta. And he stopped them in their tracks. Eye-catching wide play. And let's give credit to the defending. Vinicius Junior. Here's Rafinha. Chances on. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Unahi. Moving the ball nicely. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Unahi. Promising position, this. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Oh, this looks useful. Vinicius Junior. Well, this could really help the cause. Can he put them in front? And the snuffing out of the cross then. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Lucas Paqueta. Now Casemiro. How about the cross? And there it is, the half-time whistle. Excellent first half showing from Neymar in this game, Stuart.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half. scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
So back underway into the second half. Brazil with the advantage, but no room for complacency. And a throw-in forthcoming. Casemiro. Alexandro now. Rafinha. Vinicius! And the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Oh, nice ball. And cutting it out. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. And a useful cross. Casemiro lost the ball. Neymar. Really good build-up, but no end product. Promising attack. Lucas Paqueta. Alexandro now. Casemiro. Moving it so confidently now. And a clear foul. And a good-looking ball. Oh, look, rushed there. Never hit them, not quite accurate enough though. Well, not long to go, and given that they're winning, they know full well they have their ticket in hand for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've delivered when it mattered most.
Substitution time it is here. Sofian Amrabat. It's with Diaz. And they need to get tighter. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Decent position. And getting in the way of that superb defensive play. The size to shoot. Oh, that's an expert piece of goalkeeping. Fingertips on the ball. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Played over. Not quite what they were working on in training this week. Or can they find a late leveller? Hakimi goes through for the goal kick. Fabinho. Alexandro. Well, keeping the ball as they're doing is helping the cause.
Well, just running the clock down here.
Oh, that's a clever ball. And striking it. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Abdessamad Ezzalzouli. Couldn't keep it. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Bremer. And full time, Brazil have prevailed. That's the big story here. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
They didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Neymar, such a difficult man to pin down, as we saw in this game. Your thoughts on his performance?
Well, he was excellent today, and he gave them that all-important lead. They just struggled to cope with him. His movement was so clever.
Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for genuine excitement. Will it happen live on EA TV? Stage and a real sense that something special could unfold. I'm Derek Ray, ready to provide you with all the commentary today, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. Who will come out on top? It's Brazil versus Haiti.
Well, there's going to be some nerves out there today. So much to play for in what should be a very good game.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson stands between the posts. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Lucas Paqueta starts with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. Oh, surely! Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Vinicius Junior. Now opening things up, and he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. So the corner played into the box. A really fine catch by the goalkeeper. Under a bit of pressure too. Derek Etienne. And he couldn't quite get himself back on. Side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Paqueta. Opportunity. Well, not clear yet. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
No doubt he'll feel hard done by there, because that first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Never Pierre. Playing with a flow and intensity. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Oh, did well to skip through. This could square the game. Was an important piece of defending. Plenty of support here. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Bellegarde. And slipped through beautifully. Well, the attack petered out.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Chance to do damage. Last time to play is over. And a solid clearance. Casemiro. Paqueta. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Bellegarde. Delightful pass. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, no stopping him. And cutting in from the flank. Real chance. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Duverne. Jean-Kevin Duverne. Composed and patient passing. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Can they take advantage? Chance here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
And the action underway once more, with Brazil very much on top. Promising possession, this. And wonderful defending there. And the keeper there to deal with it. Casemiro. Here's Rafinha. Now Casemiro. Well, we know they can pass the ball better than this.
Well, they can't afford to give the ball away so easily.
Might lead to a chance. The first half here comes to an end. Well, so they get the second half going here. Vinicius Junior. Now with Paqueta. Casemiro. Room in the wide position. Trying to shield the... Oh, it might be! And a fine stop to... Oh, pushed onto the woodwork! The pass he had in mind. Carlenza-Tus. Promising pass. Intelligent defending. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. Will it be? Oh, cut out brilliantly.
Well, he showed all his qualities there.
And play halted, free kick given. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Leverton-Pierre. Could pose a threat on the counter. have the ball once more. And threading it through. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now.
Well, there's the confirmation. That was nowhere near to crossing the line, was it?
Oh, fancy footwork. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Jean-Kevin Duverne. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. And he's in. Arcus. And into the last 20 minutes. Delcroix. He's showing a real will to win the ball. Can he create an angle? Hannes Delcroix. Delcroix. And taking it away. And a brisk run. Such an ambitious run. It'll be... a corner. It's a short one. It's played into the centre. Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product. Gabriel. Rafinha. Fabinho now. Gabriel. It's a neat move. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Intercepted effortlessly. Duverne. Leverton Pierre. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Jean-Kevin Duverne. Carlen Arcus. Promising pass. full-time. Most acceptable for all Brazilian fans. A victory here, Stuart.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack.
It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. Understandable that the nerves are jangling a bit more than usual. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry. We have a great view, and Stuart Robson, I'm delighted to say, is next to me. What a game this ought to be. It's Scotland, and they take on Brazil.
Well, these matches are all about getting the right result, building confidence and finding your rhythm. Not always easy when the pressure's on.
This is how the starting lineup looks today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it'll be...
Oh, wait a moment, look at what's happening. Oh, it's on! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Well, as a fan, you always have belief, and they could make it through to the round of 16.
Yeah, if they play at their best here, they should get the 3 points they need. They're a good team, no doubt about that.
Casemiro. And here's Cunha. Alexandro. Well, very effective play in possession. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
But he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
He's certainly the man to watch. In the last game.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Oh, terrific save! Scott McTominay. On to McGinn. Andrew Robertson. Decent idea. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, not clear yet. Well, what an opportunity that was.
Well, that's a great chance to open the scoring. It's a poor effort in the end.
Casemiro. And here's Cunha. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? A disappointing end to the move. Christie. Plenty of support here. Oh, great vision. Oh, it looked really promising for them. And a decent delivery. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. So they get the ball moving again. Can Brazil come up with an answer here? McGinn. Now with Ryan Christie. And the ball in behind the defenders. McGinn. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. A creative look about this. But the danger averted for now. Could be threatening. Real chance! And pushed away to safety. Pressure kept high. Rafinha. They know they need to stop him. Well, right idea, wrong execution.
Disappointing, really. Just overhit it.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half, can Brazil battle back after that first 45? And given acres of space to attack here, but they took care of the situation defensively. Rafinha. Intelligent ball.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So back underway following the equaliser. Christie. Here's Robertson. Tierney. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Take the lead here. Terrific piece of anticipation. And Brazil with the ball once more. Casemiro. Spot on with that challenge. Create an angle. Andrew Robertson. Now with Ryan Christie. Scott McTominay. Now relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead.
Well, they have good control, but can they make it count?
And showing fine vision. And showing good game awareness. Well, he's certainly not alone. a dead end. It was promising. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Scott McTominay. Now with Ryan Christie. Intercepted effortlessly. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Real concern for the bench now because it looks like he's landed with his elbow underneath his body and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. John Sousa. Only 5 minutes left for play, and can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins.
Well, he has done well there, but he should have won the game. They probably won't get another chance now.
And time for the change now. Well, when you take the throw-in, you're not then supposed to get caught offside.
Well, that's ridiculous. That should never happen.
Well, now they have possession. John McGinn. Tension building, still level. Who can he pick out? And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much... Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And there's nothing quite like the magic of a cup competition. Live action coming up for you. It's Brazil, and they take on Sweden.
Well, there's nothing like a good cup run to boost confidence, and these two teams will be hoping this could be their year to win this tournament. Yes, there's a long way to go, but this is still a big game for both teams.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson between the posts. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Rafinha. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
They're all doing their bit to keep them out. Here's the starting 11 for Sweden.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions from
an opportunity! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate!
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
1-0 then. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Textbook example of how to cut it out. And a free kick given. Big chance. Keeper was there to meet it. Rafinha. This could be troublesome. Neymar. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Well read to win possession back.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
And forward this time goes Neymar with options aplenty. But timely defending when it mattered. Well, foul play, says the referee. Neymar. Vinicius. Read it well and made the save. Good work from Sweden to win back possession. Ayari. Neymar makes his way forward with purpose. Options around him. Neymar! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Yassine Ayari. Quick counter could be on. And it's with Isaac. And just off target.
Well, what a move that was. Just didn't have the end product.
Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Decent looking ball. And Neymar's lost the defenders. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Vinny, and Neymar hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal. Well, disappointment, anger, frustration, whatever is going through his mind, he needs to get his team going again here.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Ayari. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So even Steven going into the second half of this one. Might be onto something. Oh, great vision. And a throw in for Sweden. Real chance. Oh, blocked it. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And Brazil get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback? Rafinha. It's with Gabriel. Casemiro. And Brazil in a position of menace. Rafinha. Looking for the final pass.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
Vinicius Junior. Opportunity here. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Getting in there to intercept. Lucas Paqueta. Promising as they look to level it. Neymar. And a goal! To level this contest! All even!
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion. Well, that picture says it all. Ancelotti's team are back in the game now.
So underway again here, and this game is playing with our emotions. Gabriel. Well, good idea. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Anthony Elanga. There's the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Half-hearted clearance. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. Rafinha. Now Brazil could be onto something. Vinicius Junior. Good-looking move. Nicely timed tackle. Elanga. Ayari. Oh, that's a really good pass. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. Casemiro. And a clever piece of defending. Tension building, still level. Crossing into the middle. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. It's with Johansson. And over the touchline for what will be a Sweden throw. So a personnel change then. Well, a disappointing throw there.
No need to give the ball away like that.
Rafinha. Well, hit with ferocity. when accuracy was required. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Encouraging move this from Brazil, and fine work from Sweden to win it back. Nygren. Here's Isak. Nice looking pass. Can they take the lead? Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well, that's a fine looking pass. Isak. Can they forge ahead? Well, they've gone and missed a wonderful chance.
Well, with time running out, you couldn't ask for a better opportunity. I just can't see them getting another one now.
They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Rafinha. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Oh, that's really well done. A danger averted thanks to his teammate. Plenty of support here. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. So 15 more minutes. Straining every sinew. Johansson. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
Jesper Karlström. Gudmundsson. Good weight on that pass. Well read to put an end to that attack. Can they grab the lead late on? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. It nicely. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty shootout is next. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. And it's gone in! And it's been saved by the keeper. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. His turn to try to convert from the spot. And he scores. Clinical as always, in front of goal. And straight down the middle. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. And he's beaten the keeper. Well, dead centre with that penalty. And he steps up to take the shot. And confidently converted. They need this one. Well, missing was unthinkable. He had to score, and he does. Can he get the better of the keeper? And the goalkeeper takes charge of the situation to settle the issue once and for all. They're going through.
Well, you have to give credit to the goalkeeper. He's pulled off an excellent save there in what is a really big moment.
It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. Hello and welcome. Looking forward to bringing you a game with countless possibilities. Who will end up victorious? I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the analysis here, is Stuart Robson. And there's the shot! A truly magnificent start! An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
And Scotland with the ball again. Lewis Ferguson. Is with Vinicius Junior. Could be menacing. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Che Adams. A very good tackle. And this to level it. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. Throw in for Brazil. And good anticipation. McGinn. Ferguson. Ball control is the key. Christie. Another perfect position to read it. Lewis Ferguson. Nice looking pass. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Opportunity here. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Well, too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. The tackle taken away. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Hickey, using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Mateus Cunha. And Scotland have it back now. They're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, that's a disappointing end to a very good move.
Casemiro. Disappointing pass. Lewis Ferguson. Now with Ryan Christie. Nicely timed tackle. Exquisite pass from Casemiro. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So into the second half. Can Brazil battle back after that first 45? Marquinhos. And here's Cunha. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Good pressure. Lewis Ferguson. Christie. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Well, in the final analysis, a bit harmless. Adams. Well, they have the ball again.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say.
Yeah, neither side playing with fluency at the moment.
Lewis Ferguson. On to Adams. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Oh, strong hand on the ball. And options in the centre. And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
Trying to open them up. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, they're almost extending an invitation to have them come at them. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Beautiful pass. Delivered into the area here. Christie. Genuine chance. And there... Well, given the circumstances on the stage of the competition, it's understandable that the nerves are jangling a bit more than usual. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry. We have a great view, and Stuart Robson, I'm delighted to say, is next to me. What a game this ought to be. It's Scotland, and they take on Brazil.
Well, these matches are all about getting the right result, building confidence and finding your rhythm. Not always easy when the pressure's on.
This is how the starting lineup looks today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it'll be...
Oh, wait a moment, look at what's happening. Oh, it's on! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Well, as a fan, you always have belief, and they could make it through to the round of 16.
Yeah, if they play at their best here, they should get the 3 points they need. They're a good team, no doubt about that.
Casemiro. And here's Cunha. Alexandro. Well, very effective play in possession. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
But he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
He's certainly the man to watch. In the last game.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Oh, terrific save! Scott McTominay. On to McGinn. Andrew Robertson. Decent idea. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, not clear yet. Well, what an opportunity that was.
Well, that's a great chance to open the scoring. It's a poor effort in the end.
Casemiro. And here's Cunha. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? A disappointing end to the move. Christie. Plenty of support here. Oh, great vision. Oh, it looked really promising for them. And a decent delivery. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. So they get the ball moving again. Can Brazil come up with an answer here? McGinn. Now with Ryan Christie. And the ball in behind the defenders. McGinn. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. A creative look about this. But the danger averted for now. Could be threatening. Real chance! And pushed away to safety. Pressure kept high. Rafinha. They know they need to stop him. Well, right idea, wrong execution.
Disappointing, really. Just overhit it.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half, can Brazil battle back after that first 45? And given acres of space to attack here, but they took care of the situation defensively. Rafinha. Intelligent ball.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So back underway following the equaliser. Christie. Here's Robertson. Tierney. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Must take the lead here. Terrific piece of anticipation. And Brazil with the ball once more. Casemiro. Spot on with that challenge. Can he create an angle? Andrew Robertson. Now with Ryan Christie. Scott McTominay. Now relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead.
Well, they have good control, but can they make it count?
And showing fine vision. And showing good game awareness. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Scott McTominay. Now with Ryan Christie. Intercepted effortlessly. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Real concern for the bench now, because it looks like he's landed with his elbow underneath his body, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. John Suter. Only 5 minutes left for play, and can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins.
Well, he has done well there, but he should have won the game. They probably won't get another chance now.
And time for the change now. Well, when you take the throw-in, you're not then supposed to get caught offside.
Well, that's ridiculous. That should never happen.
Well, now they have possession. John McGinn. Tension building, still level. Who can he pick out? And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much... This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello, a warm welcome, and it's always a thrill to be broadcasting from this particular venue, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Brazil, and they take on France.
This is when teams start thinking about winning the tournament. One game away from the quarter-finals. And what a game this should be. Full of skill, passion and physicality. I'm really looking forward to this.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson between the posts. Marquinhos plays alongside Gabriel in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. William Saliba starts with Bayo Upamecano in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, who would be a defender when the responsibility is one of trying to shackle Neymar?
He's certainly going to be the key player today. Last time out he scored those 2 goals, but it was his general play that was outstanding. Getting on the ball, making things happen, and he got his reward with the brace. And I'm expecting to see exactly the same again today.
Oh, what an opportunity! Opportunity still there. And keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Playing it in. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Throw in for France coming up. Zaire Emery. Good move in the making from France, but the danger averted for now. Vinicius Junior. Theo Hernandez. Now Rabiot. Nice looking move this. With the block.
That was absolutely outstanding.
Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Can he score? And it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
One 1-0 then. Theo Hernandez. Warren Zaire Emery. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. This could be the equaliser. Just the challenge that was required. And a tidy ball.
Yeah, he saw the run so quickly there.
Free kick is what's been given. Oh, that's a clever ball. Spot on with that tackle. Vinicius Junior. Zaire Emery. And can they make one of these passes count? Distributing it well. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Promising pass. Oh, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Paqueta. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the second half underway, and Brazil have the lead, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Casemiro. Alexandro now. Determined defending. Warren Zaire Emery. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller.
Yeah, it's all very good, but where's the penetration?
Now a decent position. Oh, tremendous. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
He did everything right there by shooting across the keeper. Mind you, it's a good follow-up.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Rafinha. Paqueta. Now Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro is with Vinicius Junior. Good patience. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Zaire Emery. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, he's through here! Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Might it be Mbappe? Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Vinicius Junior. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? This for the lead, and a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Kylian Mbappe. Now Rabiot. Theo Hernandez. Upamecano. Theo Hernandez now. Warren Zaire Emery. Oh, nice ball over the top. And credit due, a good intervention. Really promising for them. Rabiot. Can they level it up? This could be the equaliser. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Now sending it in. Well, the header not accurate enough.
Well, under that sort of pressure, it was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Vinicius Junior. And with that, the attack breaks down. Koundé. Dembele. And taking taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Rafinha. That's a good pass. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yeah, it was a good overall display, especially up front, where their clever movement and combination play caused lots of problems. They'll certainly fancy their chances going into the next round.
Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. Played with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, the fact of the matter is, both teams can see a very real path to glory. But first, they have to get through this quarter-final test. I'm Derek Ray, and my co-commentary partner for this one is Stuart Robson. And what a game we have in store for you. It's Brazil, and they take on England.
Well, a win here and you're in the semi-final. That's what will be going through the minds of these players here today. Let's hope it brings the best out of them and they're not too nervous.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson begins in goal. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset.
Thank you for attending. Have a great time at today's match.
The England first 11.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. And Brazil showing good width here. Will it be? And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Saka. Bellingham. Rice with it. Good work from Brazil to win the ball back. Rafinha. Now plenty of space for Brazil to attack. To put them in front. Well, an easy stop after a lacklustre effort.
Well, he should have scored, shouldn't he? Simple as that.
Declan Rice. Harry Kane. Harry Kane slips it through. Chances on. What a vital intervention. Oh, given away. Decent looking ball. That is tackling of the highest order.
That was a goal-saving challenge, no doubt about that.
Harry Kane. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. Gabriel. Paqueta. And a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. And I must say that's very good refereeing, going back to hand out the yellow card in that fashion. And that'll be a Brazil ball. Casemiro. On to Paqueta. Rafinha. But he could run onto it here. Declan Rice. He's showing good defensive judgment. Alexandro. Now Casemiro. Rafinha. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Harry Kane. Not showing good vision. Might be able to set up the chance. Reading it well. And offside by a very small margin. Casemiro. Rafinha. And Neymar showing magnificent vision. Oh, had to get that right.
Great timing and technique. Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Teammates available. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. O'Reilly. Oh, moving it nicely. Can he do it to take the lead? Oh, the post denied him. Kane. And defensive play to be applauded. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Alexandro. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Not the cleanest of passages.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Anderson. Guehi. Elliot Anderson. James. Referee spotting the transgression. And the referee... We'll go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. Anderson. Rodgers. Now Harry Kane. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Morgan Rodgers. And teammates around him. Kane. To take the lead. Oh, terrific save! Here it is now, a substitution. Delivering it. And the marking was tight. The header off target in the end. Casemiro. Here's Rafinha. Take it away. Anderson. Oh, this looks useful. Elliot Anderson. Trying to tee it up. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Could catch them on the break. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Well, the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from England? There needs to be. 20 minutes to go in this one. Marc Guehi. Rodgers. Super tackle and they've won possession. An impressive run. Textbook defending inside the box. James. Now with Bellingham. Also an attacking position. It's not too late for them. That's a good looking ball. Foul there, free kick awarded. Elliot Anderson. Now opening things up. A real opening now. Oh, that is a superb save. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. And over it comes. And he couldn't get the header on the target, but robust defending. Rafinha. It's with Fabinho. Mateus Cunha. Fabinho now. Rafinha. Genuine chance. Oh, what a stop! So making the substitution now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, they were certainly pleased to hear the final whistle because that was a really tough match, which in the end they just about deserved to win. This is a good result for them and they're going to the next round fancying their chances.
Well, Vinicius Junior, always capable of being a game changer, and was in fine form out there on the pitch today.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable and he inspires those around him.
The two sides have fought long and hard to get to this stage. They're in the semi-final and they know they've got to make it count. No point in holding anything back. Stay with us for every kick of the ball right here on EA TV. Well, we've come a long way in this international tournament. So many teams already eliminated, but these two are still standing upright. Hello from Derek Ray and Stuart Robson, your commentators here on the gantry. And what a game it should be. It's Brazil versus Argentina.
Well, what can I say? This should be a fantastic game. Both these teams deserve to be here. They really have played well. This could go either way. It really could.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson between the posts. Marquinhos plays alongside Gabriel in central defence. Neymar plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Argentina first team. Christian Romero starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi in central defence. And leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Nahuel Molina. Oh, he looks threatening. Martinez! And there it is! The first goal of the semi-final! A huge moment! Extraordinary scenes!
Well, just look how easily Martinez drifts past his opponent. And what a good finish this is. He just guides that beyond the keeper. A very tidy goal.
1-0 then. Good-looking move to square the game. Oh, big moment. And a goal. Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Nahuel Molina. The ball with Martinez. Good-looking pass. Martinez. Oh, might have been his second of the game.
Well, he's already got one to his name, and that was another decent chance there.
Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Promising position, this. Chance to put them in front. And doing well to keep that one out. Let's see about the delivery. Free kick is what's been given. Rafinha. And over the touchline for what will be a Brazil throw-in. Oh, good-looking run. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Good idea. A goal! Well, still a long way to go in this one, but could it be 1 foot in the final? If the celebrations are anything to go by, the fans believe that's the case.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. McAllister. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Advantage play. Neymar's there. Others might join in. Now they can reorganise.
Well, no frills there, but sometimes that's what's needed.
That's a good-looking ball. Very quick thinking there. Could be a chance to break. It's a good-looking ball.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line, and it's a very tidy finish. mistakes. There's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
So underway again at 2-all. Dangerous position. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Rodrigo de Paul. And support available. And fed forwards. And you saw the situation developing. On you go, says the referee. Advantage. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
So the verdict is caution.
Yeah, no complaints there. It was a poor challenge.
Now sending it in. Martinez. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, that's a clever ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Vinicius Junior. And in with a real chance. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
The first half here comes to an end. So back underway into the second half. Brazil with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Martinez. Now what can they do from here? Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say, but they still trail here.
Just knocked it out of there. Could be dangerous. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Corner kick then. Brazil on the hunt for more. They take it short. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Alvarez. Good visualisation and execution. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. With pressure to win it back. Timely intervention. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Vinicius! And a goal! How about that? As they increase their advantage. And who's to say they won't be going to the final at this rate?
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Neymar. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Molina. Who can he play it to? Chance to get back into it. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Oh, you'll have a go! Read it well and made the save. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. But he's gone short with it. And making the run to the inside. A good and fair challenge. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. But they have to pay attention. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. And he's clear as lines. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. Oh, what a save! And a substitution in the offing. Well, opting for the short corner. And cuts inside. Paqueta. Spot on with that tackle. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Can they level it up? That's a lovely ball. Good passage of play. De Paul. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. This could level it. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. But it just petered out.
Well, what a dramatic finish. How close was that? They should be able to hold on now with not much longer left.
Well, before they think about that, they've got to concentrate on keeping the door firmly bolted. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. And a double substitution it's going to be. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Now, options are plenty. But nothing comes of it. Good to... There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, it was tight in the end, but really they should have won this game more comfortably because their forward play was excellent. They just didn't defend very well. Something they would need to address before the final.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
A glittering occasion. It is the final, but only one side can emerge victorious. Who's it going to be? We'll have all the action live right here on EA TV. These two teams ready to write a new final chapter. This occasion always special, and it's anyone's guess who will ultimately prevail. At the microphone, Derek Ray. Sitting next to me is Stuart Robson, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis. And what a game it should be. It's Germany, and they take on Brazil.
Well, I feel nervous just looking at the players. This is their chance to become heroes. Who will win? I'm not sure, but it will be tense, no doubt about it.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Oliver Baumann is given the green light in goal. Jonathan Tah plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson stands between the posts. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Rafinha. Super pass. The opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer?
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing, and what a goal.
And so Germany get the ball moving again. Can they find a response here? Kai Havertz. Well, he's beaten his opponent. And a strong tackle. Decent position for Germany to be in. It needs an accurate cross. Now to level it. Still a chance. Well, I'll tell you what, that goes down as a miscue. He'll be kicking himself, Stuart.
Well, it's a poor effort, but he's been given offside, so he's got away with that one.
Paqueta. And passing it through. And beyond the last defender, offside. Havertz. On to Wirtz. And he's in. Chance still on. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Oh, that is superb from the keeper. Tremendous reflex action. Did well to deal with it. Kai Havertz. This could be the equaliser. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Plenty of support here. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping.
Let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. David Raum. Well, this could really help the cause. Can he get one back? Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
A corner from Kimmich. Could catch them on the break.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And the action underway once more, with Brazil very much on top. Schlotterbeck. Raum. Now with Schlotterbeck. Nico Schlotterbeck. Tah. David Raum. Now with Wirtz. Committed challenge. Rafinha. On to Paquetá. It's idea. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Good work from Germany to win it back. And flying forwards here. This looks interesting.
No way through there.
Florian Wirtz. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Free kick is what's been given. And he could be in proper trouble here. Trying to find a way through. Blocked by Alexandro. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. And back underway. No sugarcoating this one. A big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from Germany in the second? Kai Havertz. Well, he wasn't likely to get away with that. Marquinhos. It's with Gabriel. Marquinhos. Disappointing for Germany to give it away in that fashion. Paqueta. Taking it away. Encouraging move this from Brazil. Oh, he's through here! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, as the replay shows us, Vinicius Junior's pass is inch perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Tah. 30 minutes left for play. Jonathan Tah has it. David Raum. Promising pass. Good work from Brazil to win back possession. Neymar. That's a good-looking ball. And teammates around him. Skinner. A very good tackle. And in with a real chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Skinner. Now with Musiala. Decent looking ball. Havertz. And the pass getting in the way. The attack ended disappointingly. And Neymar with teammates to help him. Big opportunity. And offside, unfortunately. So making the substitution now. Joshua Kimmich. Goretzka has it now. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Goretzka! And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Number 17, Florian Wirtz.
Gabriel. Here's Rafinha. Thoughtful play. inside the final 5 minutes. My goodness, this has not been close at all. Well, that's splendid play. Will it be? And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And played in by Kinney. Marvellous anticipation. And given, and he's made headway. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Leon Goretzka. On to Wirtz. Real chance. And it's all over. It is a story of silverware secured. They've done it.
They certainly have, and they deserve to do it as well. They were the better team today. They were absolutely excellent.
And now it's all about enjoying these very special celebratory moments.
Well, just look at the joy on these players' faces. Absolutely incredible. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition, but my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth, and now they savour the moment. And now this is really special, isn't it? The chance to run with that trophy over towards the fans and say thank you and celebrate together.
Well, they're absolutely right to do that. The fans deserve to celebrate as well. They've been excellent. They've made so much noise here. Great scenes.
And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.